come to that barbershop, that chop shop to get edged up. Not edged out, not cut down, charged up. Not gassed up. That land of illusion outside, out there, that masquerades is real, don't got no chill, heartless with no feel. Not sure, too many of us is insured. Kind of woofing us all to care. Think the man behind them clipper hum studies psychology while I'm in that barber chair. Those verbal exchanges straighten my head out. That hair vanity line and that flesh mass at the top of my spine sanity line. Real talk. Real rap. When you recline that chair, I can fall back, and that beard trim is the only time it's no disrespect when a man has the freedom to come in my neck. I'm more loyal to that man than the ladies in my lifetime. He the reason my DM's popping from that fresh line profile pic on my timeline. Grandpa started it. I was groomed to the art of it. Being groomed is just the start of it. Brotherhood is the heart of it. Best friends, brethren, pull you off the end of that dive board when it's hot water, you about to dive in. The few with a view to understand this skin that I'm in. My only prayer, amen. All eyes on a site that got beef with us that we can pretend, but we may never amend. So, here we spend times on statistics and bitches. Oh, your next client Muslim? My fault. Sisters. I used to buy the cuts for CDs with the hottest cuts from MCs. This one's the Fat Man, to Zoo, Ray, and Jick. White Bull Rick, Aaron, Ken, Rip, Jamil, that's real. Oh, Mr. Simmons, I can't forget the $5 hollers. I used to ask for the box. High tapers, what I get, what they called it. More, I think it's hard to refute it. We wasn't paying for no hairstyles, but the need to feel included. A breeze can't break us, the trees stay rooted. Place to get a laugh, just to breathe, just to be. Under the guise of self-improvement. I've had a spotted time with the barbershop as a youth. Even just the concept to get my hair cut. That was just like just one time my pop was trying to save money and shit, and he cut my hair and he fucked up royally. And I wore those little slugger hats for like 2 months. Like, I mean, how could you mess up that much that I had to wear a hat that long? But, and then when I would go to barbershops, people always cut me. I mean, and I would cut, but they would like, you see how you get the shape up? You ever see the boys that got like the chalk line, like ashy skin shape up, but now they've turned it into an art of like actually put a little white there. My joints used to get cut with like scabs, like my skin, and I don't got bitch ass skin, just skin that's like, you know, doesn't lend itself well to clipper doing this over and over and over. You know, and so I grew like a penchant for like having locks and braids and shit. So when that, I was like the vanguard of that new mode. Like I totally was at the, yeah. So I love that everybody's coming into it now. But I mean, like where we at right now, this is my brother Jake. My brother Jake came a long way. And actually the reason why he became my barber, he the first one that used to cut me and never cut me. I was like, yo, you never cut me. He's like, what you mean? I was like, he's like, you're not supposed to. I was like, tell that to all these other niggas. Tell this to my lifetime. You know, so, but I remember people really being invigorated by the sense of like confidence it gave them. I never really connected like that. Like my barbershop connects come from like the music, the more spiritual side. Like I sold mixtapes for like many, many years. And I made a lot of friends with a lot of cool barbers. And when you hear my poem, that's just an homage to some of those fly barbers that I know that have cut me up, that have kept me straight in the head and in the head. And yeah, so My youth in the barbershop of fond awareness begins like in my late teens, like 19, early 20s, probably early 20s. Fiending for grownness, looking up at the horizon, looking out, imagining new things to see, new things to be, roles to play, goals to slay. Imagine trying to get into some shit, because that'd be fly. Somehow, over the course, my hand was forced, of course. I was coerced, tossed, and lost. I couldn't find me, or the thing that was supposed to make it all worthwhile. Predisposed in a destination-oriented reality. And I'd soon have a grasp on, won't have to spaz, or be trash, or wealth amass. My regrets have grown into awkward anchors. More, enough. What's the difference? In these concepts, I just want to be. These words haunt me. This weight constantly belabors me. It envelops me like that neo-cocoon. How can I just be? Everywhere I turn, there's someone trying to hustle me. Snake oil elixirs, pretty pictures, mystic scriptures. Life's gateway between the femur bones of attractive sisters. And I'm for all the shits. Victimized by my visceral vicissitudes, tempestuous moods and attitudes. Hopefully, I'm on the highway to heaven, stuck somewhere in traffic at some way station, forced to wait, saying, maybe there's an answer in sedation, or a value in ego inflation. Where's the value in my vulnerability? Silly me. Seeking sanity, some semblance of family, some innocence, the remnants of what I used to be. Maybe my worst vice is the ability to give the best advice to everyone besides my own life. Still, I know I'm a work in progress. Can't obsess on the pain of the abscess. All I have the power to be transformed by is art. I don't think. I'm like hot or cold. I'm like the program or the art. Like I'm not. I don't have the accoutrement to like be dilly-dallying in the nuance of playing some game like in the middle. I'm like, it's either the program or the art, you know. And every significant art moves me, like in some way. Like even if what the artist is doing doesn't really, if I see the artist like it's reminding me of something I am, reminding me of something I should be, reminding me of something I shouldn't be. Like this is an artist. I don't dig this, but I shouldn't be judging them. I shouldn't be talking shit. I shouldn't be like, you know, because I know what it takes to put yourself out there. And there's a point where you're so in it. Like, I'm so nervous. I'm so anxious. I gotta stay in it. I have to stay in it. It's the only thing that'll keep me sane. Like, I gotta stay in it, so.